That's horrible.
Well, I'm sorry because they came in and they were making all kinds of noise, and I'm like, okay, we have to hurry up. The kids are in bed now.
Oh, they're in bed?
Nap time.
You make them go to bed?
It's nap time.
I love your surprise at like kids being in bed. Like, what?
Children sleep?
What? I thought you just plugged them into an iPhone charger.
Yeah, okay, fine. The kids are charging. They're in their bases. Hey everyone, Mass Bandit here with another episode of Planet Brocoaster. This is episode number 21. It's SILVARRET's big reveal week. Woo!
We can drink now.
Yeah, you can.
We are legal to drink.
Oh, I see what you did there, number 21.
Yeah.
Oh,
you see what I did there?
you see, as a European, I don't get these jokes because I was able to drink. What is this with your drinking age, man?
Here's the thing. We can drive at 16. We can have cigarettes at 18. We can vote at 18.
We can die.
You
for,
can go
country.
to another
At
country
21.
and die from like an atomic bomb in the warfare, but you
God
can't even
forbid
drink
you
yet.
God forbid you have a
Yep.
beer. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Though to be honest, I like when I turned 16, I was allowed to drink here in the Netherlands, but then I was 17.
Mm-hmm.
They moved the legal drinking age from 16 to 18, so then I had to wait a year again in order to drink again. Like,
Oh, that happened
I
to
was
my
screwed up.
parents. That happened. The drinking age used to be 18 here. My dad is a year older than my mom. He got in, and then they changed it. So he was like grandfathered in. But my mom then had to wait till she was 21.
Oh, but
Oh, wow.
that doesn't even work like that here. Like, I was legally able to drink for an entire year, and then the year after that, I wasn't able to drink. Like, I just couldn't.
That's crazy.
Well, let's be honest. You still drank.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
true. Yeah, here in the States, nobody drinks until they're 21. Nobody.
No, you're perfect.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
So anyway,
Perfect. That's why we are the shining beacon of democracy right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the world looks up to us.
we are yes.
Oh my God, what's happening?
Anyway.
All right.
So it's
right.
Silver. How long have you had the park now? For several.
Oh yeah, for 4 or
while.
3 weeks or something.
Long
Well,
enough.
John isn't dead anymore,
No.
so that's nice.
Yeah, we've as you can tell, we ran into another snag, as I'm sure you'll notice with the release of episode 20 pretty late, and now here 21. We ran into a bit of a snag with sicknesses and school, and everyone's real busy and trying to coordinate across 3 time zones, one of which is incredibly far away. Because is this? I mean,
Well,
have you done much?
it's not far away to
with
SILVARRET.
people over here.
I mean, some collabs, sure, kind of, but it's always difficult. You know, time
Yeah.
zones are annoying.
Absolutely. So anyway,
Do you have time zones with Quali Beach, though?
Well, Kuala Beach was all in Europe. I mean, that's still just a product
That's
of
what I
Europe,
thought.
so we don't have to worry about
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Americans, which is nice.
Well, I didn't know if Corrales was South American or something.
He's not South American. He's from Sweden.
he's like from everywhere, though, isn't he? He's got a bunch. Of
Yeah, he was
going
born
on.
in Poland, but he moved to Sweden. So he has kind of like
Okay.
a Polish-Swedish accent. But yeah, I used to think that he was South
It's
American as
nowhere
well,
near
but
South America. Yeah.
it's completely European accent.
Maybe he's just got maybe he just has a zest for life, and I assume that with South America.
I love his intros. Corrales' intros are great.
Oh yeah.
Just that smooth, much better than mine.
Much better than what's going on right now.
Yeah.
You know, it's just his voice in general, which is amazing. Like, when he gets onto Discord and he talks to you, or Skype, he talks to you, it's just unreal. You know, it sounds like you're part of the video. It sounds as if it's not supposed to be a person. It's cool, though.
All right.
That's how Free the Bear is, though.
Enough.
Have you heard Free the Bear's voice?
Free the bear.
Sorry?
Free the bear.
Free the Bear?
Free the bear.
Oh, yeah. That
Yeah.
said, Free the Bear, like, when he's on the microphone, he always just kind of talks like this. But,
When I had my bronchitis, I did a really good Free the Bear impression.
You had a pretty sexy voice, John, I have to say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was questioning things.
Shut up. Stop, you're going to kill me. I'm not recovered 100% yet.
Let's just go into the park.
Yes,
all right?
please, let's go into the park and look at what SILVARRET has done.
believe, if I could paraphrase, some of the parts were perfect and some of the parts were absolute shit shows.
Yes.
And you were like, I don't know how they're going to put those
I didn't
together.
say shit show though.
You
No,
thought
I'm
it.
just
You thought it real hard. It's okay.
Ooh.
So are you in the? Obviously, you're in the
this?
park. So
I am in the park now.
why don't we have? So how do we want to run this? Do you want SILVARRET to show us, tell us where to look, or do we go?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah,
So go ahead, give us the grand tour, dude.
Okay, so basically what I did is I just kind of took on my own turf because parts of the park were perfect and other parts are like disgruntled buildings where I don't know what Mike is gonna do with it later, so I didn't want to touch that. So I just kind of
Bridge is
headed
so cool. I love
into
that
separate
bridge.
Oh, the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so let's look at that first then. The bridge over the train tracks.
That's so awesome.
And it's on a curve,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, that was painful. I kind of regret my life decisions. there,
Everyone
but-
can build a goddamn bridge but me.
Yeah, well, we're better than you.
I know.
But this bridge was put here before we had the ability to just put paths through track. This is how old this section of the park is.
But I actually like this a lot more than a simple train crossing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And that's
awesome.
got clearance.
Yeah, I tested it. It
Cool.
just goes under it. So
Awesome.
it should work.
I just love the way the trees kind of. The foliage here is great.
On point.
Absolutely,
thank you, man.
it's like he knows what he's
Freaking point.
doing or something.
I know.
To be honest, it's all in the ground shrubbery, which I'm sorry about the frame rate because this is a lot of bushes that your computer has to deal with.
It's not.
It's not
a
bad.
terrible
I'm on
amount of
medium.
bushes, though.
Yeah, I'm on medium, so I'm not dying here.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like the barber just didn't shave around some of these.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, so are we crossing the bridge? Let's cross the bridge.
Yeah. Let's go straight to this coaster. 'Cause
All
this
right.
This is awesome.
That's wow. All right, this is clearly SILVARRET work. Like
Yeah.
Red Hawk.
Ooh, it's launched.
All right, so talk us through the coaster, dude.
Yeah, so my main inspiration, you might probably see it, was Thunderbird at Holiday World. I kind of felt like the park is a bit of like a Holiday World kind of park.
That's
It absolutely is.
oh
yeah.
yeah, that is there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Good job, John.
basically what I was thinking here, if I can interrupt for a second. I'm sorry, but basically what I was thinking here. Oh no, damn it! You said I was polite, too polite.
Yes.
last
No.
episode,
No
right?
Dutch Canadian. All right.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Heh.
Yeah. Huh? So basically, what I was thinking here is Thunderbird is this launched wing rider, which is pretty cool. B&M should do more launched coasters, by the way. But so that's pretty cool. But many of the other wing riders have this dive drop at the beginning after the lift hill, which is also pretty cool. So why not both? Is what I kind of figured. So it's an incline launch into a dive drop, and it actually kind of works. I thought it was a really stupid idea at first, but I mean,
Well,
I'm
no,
pretty proud of it.
I mean, you've got Incredible Hulk at Islands of Adventure. That's a launched incline like that. So I mean, it's not unprecedented. I think that's cool.
No, it's really awesome. I think it works really well, actually. I'm surprised that they didn't come up with that themselves. Maybe, perhaps, there's a problem with the G-forces, because with the outside wings, they're definitely more accentuated, but it seems to ride really well.
Yeah, it looks awesome. Like that is
I mean,
great
for a planet coaster that feels like a trash can falling down a very bumpy hill.
Yeah. Now I have to ask, and apologies if this is not common knowledge yet, but there's been talks about a new methodology to making coasters.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
did you do that with this?
I didn't do it, but the main reason for that is that method is kind of necessary to keep your hard line in your coaster, and wing coasters aren't hard lined, so it's not too big of an issue here. But
Okay.
the method is painstaking. I still want to do a tutorial about it because it's very unknown and people need to know about this, because at the moment only a few people know of it. But the method
Right.
involves making track sections of 4 meters long, and building the entire coaster at once out of 4 meter long track sections, then selecting 4 track pieces, smoothing that, moving up 1 track piece, smoothing, moving up another track piece, smoothing, doing that back
Dear
and
Lord.
forth, and repeating the entire process 4 times, which means that for like
Holy
medium little like B&M floorless that I made with that method, I had to take 6 hours.
Holy crap.
It is ridiculous. But it's also super smooth, so it's kind of worth it.
It's kind of worth it for one coaster, and then you'll never do it again.
Crap.
Because it takes 4 hours to make a single 0G roll.
Dang.
Oh my lord.
Well, okay, if you didn't do that with this, I absolutely love this layout. It's so cool.
It's pretty damn smooth. It's well within the G limits, basically. It's
scope.
awesome. It's freaking.
I also really
awesome.
like how
Station's gorgeous.
I also like how we talked about. I'm not sure if this was what you were thinking, but we talked about how as we get farther away from the entrance, we're getting less and less expensive. And if you just look at the back half where the queue snakes through, it's pretty sparse back there. It's all just like, look at the coaster. And I really like that. That feels like, all right, let's worry about the coaster, not the theming so much.
I really like that too.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah,
I
I'm
like
feeling,
the restraint.
I'm feeling this good. I don't know. What were you saying?
What?
I was saying, I like when creators have restraint, when they don't go over the top. I mean, the station is beautiful and definitely in line with what we're doing here in No Name Landia, but that's it. I mean, everything else besides this nice cool cover, which again there'd probably be one nice cover, but the rest of the queue and the rest of the area is kind of up to. I'm probably going to put a lot of boxes in is what's going to happen. Because you see the same kind of
Sorry.
The way that Holiday World is doing it, is they pretty much theme the station, they theme kind of the immediate area, and then that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So I actually dig that. I dig that a lot. And we can actually, we can say that this was an old ride that was torn out, and this is the new expansion. Because I feel like that would play in the story.
Kind of like what they did at Six Flags Great America. They got rid of Iron Wolf and put in Goliath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool. And they even used the same station, but I guess changed. I don't know. I'm going there this summer. I can't wait.
I like that we didn't do anything that you proposed, or that we proposed in the last video. Because this now kind of plays into a richer story. Like, we had already had it planned out, and now we have to think, oh, what was here before? How much did this cost? When was this built? That sort of thing.
Yeah, this is obviously a much newer addition, because obviously Wing Rider. So, very awesome. So what other things do you want to say about it? There's just so many little details.
Well, for one, I just realized that I forgot to support the 0G roll. Jesus. Which...
It's strong steel.
Custom supporting was a bitch to do, though. Oh, I said it. But it was horrible. Because
Wait a minute.
Where did you custom support? I see this piece over the twist.
Is the whole lift?
So the twist needs it. Not the whole lift, but parts of it to get like the incline of the supports right, so that you kind of see like the same incline from like the angles that you look at this coaster from, especially around like the queue entrance area. I think it looks a bit better. There's the loop supports as well, of course.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because those are.
And then there's like next to the transfer track, because the supports were sticking out horribly.
Wow. No, that looks great. You know what? I didn't even realize it was custom supported. Like, that's how
it's custom supported in places, but there basically everywhere you see that the track is very firmly put to a support, that's the in game. And then whenever you see like a box that's still painted the same color and everything, that's custom.
Yeah.
So I'm looking through, and there's just a few places. That's where it's effective, and that's where
awesome.
I'm glad that Frontier actually allowed us to do that now.
So sightline wise, if I'm back here in this park area, kind of by my taco truck, you just get this gorgeous view of just a tiny bit of the launch and that's cool.
Yeah.
And that wing over, yeah.
Was that? I'm sure that had to have been intentional.
Yeah, I pretty much wanted to put that in the front and like position that. I mean, that's also why I'm going against your plans. Like, the plans were to actually have the path go into this entire area, and I basically just cut it off and stranglehold the paths to the lake. But I kind of wanted to do that just to be able to put, this element in pretty much full show position like that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that make I.
Besides being a complete obstructionist, I mean, it worked out well.
True that. And you've even got. Uh-oh. You hear that?
Yeah.
Is that an Amelia?
Yes. Why are you all
what
wet?
happened?
She's all wet. She was out in the yard. Oh my gosh, Teddy is soaked too. Everyone is totally drenched.
Did it
Go
rain?
play. No, it's hot as hell, so they're all running around in the yard in the sprinkler and stuff.
That's sweat?
No,
Get
sprinkler
them
and
Gatorade.
stuff.
Oh.
Good God.
Thought your kids were going to the final stages of heat stroke.
No, they
You're like,
aren't. No.
Daddy needs to finish a Brocoaster.
You go out there and and if you pass out, at least you'll be quiet. God, have you studied the inside of the station? It's
I
gorgeous.
haven't.
I was majorly annoyed, actually. Like,
Really?
well,
Okay, it's big. I mean, it's big, but they have to be.
yeah, that's my
For
problem with
rewriters,
Blank
yeah.
Coaster, right? So you've got your entrance on one side, you've got your exit on one side. How the hell are you supposed to get into the car that's on the
That is a poor.
Where
That
you
is a poor
stepped in.
decision on their part.
Like, you have to walk over the track or set skins the hell out.
I guess.
Planet Coaster figured out how to do teleportation. That's part of the science of Planet Coaster.
But I do like that you have the crossover here, the path that goes over. That's cool.
yeah, that's a great way to fake it, really.
Yeah, that's totally what I was thinking. I'm like, that looks like it would be. And then we're going to have to run with this theme because I am absolutely digging this rustic. Like, it looks like they had the lodge, and then they said, wait, let's tweak it a little bit. And then that's what came of it because it's so much more open and airy.
That's what I feel like. I feel like we should almost explore this theme that happened with the lodge over here. Like it was an expansion of a national park.
Once
theme
they,
or
like when this
something
coaster
rustic
came
or-
in is when they built the lodge and all that.
Yeah.
So see,
We're
just
changing,
helped.
We're changing the format of the story all
You just
the time.
changed the history of Brocoaster forever.
Can we talk about the lamps? I know it's super simple, but I freaking love them.
Where?
The rope, the swag
Oh
rope. and
yeah,
then- Yeah.
That's awesome. Did you look at
It's
it
the
at
little
night?
things. I did
Oh,
not.
it looks terrible at night. Please don't.
Okay, well, we're gonna look at it anyway. It just needs some more light.
It needs some
that's all.
more.
Yeah. I haven't actually lit this thing. I completely forgot that nighttime exists.
That's all right. I usually do that too. Yeah, you were concerned about never having done American theme. So are you a little less?
Yeah, I'm a little
Gun-shy
less
about it?
put off by it. It's actually very fun
I
to
mean-
do. I
Put off
should do
by
it more
it.
often.
Just boxes with detail, really. That's American.
I mean,
You
yeah,
don't need to
it
worry
kinda
about
is.
curves or domes or anything. You just
That's right. We don't
triangles
have many
and
of them.
squares.
Yep. No, but I'm serious. Like you were like, I don't know. I think it turned out really well. So
Yeah,
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
I would agree.
no problem.
Oh,
So-
actually, I actually have one more change that I didn't mention yet, but it's not
What?
so big of a change. It took like a few seconds. But
Okay.
you know Mary's Fudge Shop?
Yeah.
That's now just Mary's info kiosk, but they're selling fudge too.
I see that.
Mary's info
back over in
kiosk.
this-
There you go.
I'm back over in this town, so yeah, I've messed with the layout of this. It will get fixed.
This is what
Don't
you're going to
worry.
be doing because you
Kimberly-
have the park next for the first time in like a month and a half. So.
Kinderly, please don't kill me, but I moved everything.
Oh, poor Kinderly. Kinderbot better make an appearance.
Kinderbot probably is going to make an appearance because he's going to be like, what the fuck? What happened?
Alrighty. So again, I know we've said it a ton of times. Thanks so much, SILVARRET, and it's been real. It's been awesome.
It's been awesome to be on here. Seriously,
Excellent.
you're my childhood idols of
Oh, stop.
being. No, seriously.
Oh, stop it.
I mean,
you.
Jesus. As,
Oh,
as a small
you.
Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 nerd growing up, I wouldn't look up to Justin Bieber. I wouldn't look up to, these stupid pop idols, I would look up to, I don't know, big Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 players and their parks. So, you're childhood heroes in that sense. And especially...
Well, it's just funny how you've totally dethroned people like us. You and all the other people that are just doing amazing things at Planet Coaster. Like, yeah, we're clearly the old guard here. And it's nice to hear, but you've definitely dethroned us for sure. So
I know, because I look at my old Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 videos, my roller coasters and stuff, and I can't do jack shit in Planet Coaster right now.
It's true. I feel like Star
I have
Wars
more options. I have more options than I've ever had, and I can't do anything. Oh
yes.
But
so
thank you.
No, the honor was ours this time for sure.
Yes.
All right.
I'm excited to get going and
Yay.
start moving things because that's what I do.
So this coaster will look totally different in the next episode.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
That's the attitude to have.
Yes, Kinderly, take note.
I love how we're still bagging on Kinderly. All right. Well, guys, thanks.
Easy, right? You can just edit in an extra Kinderball or something.
That's absolutely right. That's going to have to be a running theme now. So, all right, guys. Mike, get to work.
Thanks.
And I think it's going to be just you and me for at least a rotation or two before we bring on another guest. So, yeah. So be ready for that, people.
We need to kind of nail the shit show down so that people know what direction we're headed.
That's right. So once we pass it off, they're not like, what?
All right.
All right, guys. Well, have a good one. For Mass Bandit.
And N7.
And SILVARRET.
This has been Planet Brocoaster, episode 21.
We did it in one take!
Yes! We'll see you.
Yes!
We will see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, boy.
Woo!
That rum is kicking in hard.
Mike is day drinking over here. So
What time is it for you at the moment?
for him, it's 11:40 in the
Before
morning.
noon.
He started at 11 a.m.